Remember that life is like a path of many routes, many choices, many chances, and many opportunities. And remember to never decide into anything harmful in any way, any shape, any form, mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally. Your decision should be focused on never deciding anything harmful in any way, shape, or form. Encouraging everyone to go on a walk. Schedule at some point in your week. If you have a busy week and you want to express different talents like art, singing, drawing, and different types of talents, then and writing as well, journaling, encouraging you all to do journaling and to express your talents, but yet also encouraging you all to go on the path of the route of life that is healthy choices. Now, there's bad choices, okay? There's harmful choices that, people have the capability to choose, but it's the fact that you want to be an honorable, worthy being as an individual, and thus proving yourself is with every decision, thought, and action. Yes, even your thoughts will count for you as well. So, words, thoughts, and actions never deciding anything harmful in the route of life. And that goes for what you consume into your body, what you physically have in your life, and what you have with your words. Never choose any harmful words. Never conflict harmful words upon others. Never conflict harmful actions upon others. Never have a confliction upon you, and have healthy habits, healthy behaviors, healthy choices, healthy decisions, and seek that for yourself and seek that for others as well. And in this path of life. So also encouraging you all to go on a walk. Going on a long walk is very important. If you got sort of like a busy schedule of some sort, I want you to schedule in your week to go on at least a 30-mile walk. Hopefully more than that. I mean, 1 week is a long time, but I understand some people have those kinds of schedules. They like to keep themselves doing something. And just having a goal to build your body strong is a moral goal of why you would do something. You're not just walking back and forth for nothing. You're walking, going to check the mailbox. You're walking to do something. And that something is to build your body strong. And remember that I have a six-pack of abs. And, I cover my skin, okay, but I'm giving you all advice. As healthy as I am, I have a brain injury, 2 major hematomas, an indention and break in my skull. I've went through a lot of things, but yet I can walk so many miles. I can push myself to accomplish difficult tasks. And why is that? Because slowly over time, I pushed myself. And there was times where I thought I was about to die with my brain injury hurting so bad, but I kept pushing and I kept pushing. And I pushed past the barriers that I thought was my limits. And then I continued to do so. And I encourage you all to understand that when you believe in yourself and you say that I can, sometimes it's a slow process to be able to accomplish that much. And sometimes it takes years to be able to get a big amount accomplished at once, depending if you have injuries, of course. Now, you start out, like in the example, say that you had knee surgery, you have a knee problem. So in order to get back to walking as you normally should, you start out walking just half a mile on a treadmill or walking, and I would prefer to walk on the road or something. Then after that, the next day or the next week or the next month, you walk 1 mile. You see how you started by walking half a mile, then you went to a mile. Then after that, 1.5 miles. Then after that, 2 miles. And you see, the gradual process can get you stronger and healthier. And sometimes for some people, it is a gradual process. But in this path of life, you have to understand that you have to be willing in this process to build yourself stronger. And the same thing goes for recovering from traumatization. Sometimes you can take those big leaps. And sometimes It is a gradual process. And it goes for mental strength as well, physical, spiritual, emotional. Just like the 0.5 miles, then the 1 mile, then the 1.5 miles, then 2 miles, then 2.5 miles, then 3 miles, then 4.5 miles, then 5 miles, then 6 miles, then 7 miles, and the next thing you know, you can do like 10 miles in a day. And with some people, they say, "Oh, I could not do that." Well, yes, you could. If you take that gradual process, because the older that we get is the more that we should train ourselves into exercising. Because if we do not, we're going to lose that bone mass. We're going to lose the muscle mass. Okay, so it's best to start as soon as you can. And if you think you're late, you're not late. As long as you're alive, you're in the process as long as you are alive. Okay, now you have to be aware of your surroundings. Whenever you do walking, I want you to name everything you see and just appreciate the image. Like in the example, we was walking now. We look around and say, "Oh, look at that hickory tree." We got the rocks, the sticks, the stubs on the ground. We got the hickory trees. We got the cedar trees. We got elms trees. We got acorn oak trees back there somewhere. But that's a fun activity as well. And you all, if you have watched the channel, you'll search Professor Cygnus, different species of trees and plants. Then you'd see the episode that teaches about the different species of plants. We're going to do another fun plant activity once the leaves start to grow on the trees again. We did a little bit of exercising on how to recognize trees without seeing the trees, but feeling the trees only. And we just sort of like if you could not see, and how you could tell the species of trees just by the feeling of the bark of the tree. And elm trees have distinct branches, and which is why you could feel the branch and know that that is an elm tree. You could feel the branch of the hickory and know that is a hickory. So did that earlier. I'm not doing vlogs like I used to, so you all miss out on a lot. I received feedback that just made me realize that I'm just not getting enough out of the media, money-wise, to just constantly get that kind of thing in my life. And remember, in the path of life, it's a process, but sometimes when people are in the process, in the example, if life was a route, then everybody's at a different point in this route. And there's some people that are close to each other. Okay, but there's some people that are way behind, and we're trying to get them to catch up, by teaching them and guiding them correctly. But there's some of them in the process that tries to slow the other people down, or they try to intentionally hurt or harm with harmful words and being bullies and being very mean. And so when that happens, that makes it difficult to be motivated. But just keep in mind the good things in life, and keep in mind that there is good, wonderful people in this path of life that want to help you also to continue in the path of life. And we help each other, and there is a lot of people behind mentally and emotionally. There's a lot of people going through a lot of things. My wonderful Aunt Dinah just helped a veteran that that was at risk for suicide, and there's some people that or he was a soldier or veteran one, but with someone that goes through those kinds of things, they're behind in the path of life. They think they're ahead, but they're really behind, and so we got to help them get to the level that they need and understanding, because there's certain things in the path of life that if you're not mentally fit, then you're not going to be able to step forward in the route of life. So you have to really push past those barriers, push past those limits in life, and I pray that you all will push those limits that you have in life, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Go on a walk today. Go on a walk at some point in the week. Schedule it out. Going on walks is something that is very good for you. And it can help build your muscles. It can help you be intact with the magnetic fields of the earth. It can help you get some fresh oxygen. It can help you also have adaptation in your immune system as well. And remember, fasting is very good. I do fasting, and I eat usually one time in the day, which is dinner. And I just had like a celery snack earlier, and ate like 1 or 2 celeries, and I have some protein mix as well sometimes that I have. And I do fasting. I do encourage people to do fasting because sometimes eating too much stretches your stomach out, and it's not healthy. But eating healthy foods, like cleansing foods. I've been eating ginger root rice lately, soaking the ginger root in the water before cooking the rice, and heavens, that is so good. That's really, really good. And also had a pineapple the other day, and today is the watermelon day, and I'm very excited for some good watermelon. But you all, it's very important to eat healthy, consume healthy, good things in your life, things that are healing for you. Pineapple has enzymes, very healing. Ginger root is a natural antifungal and antibiotic. Celery has vitamin K, and it's very cleansing for your body. And all green plants have vitamin K. Oats have vitamin K, but there's a lot of gluten and sugar in a lot of those oats. So you want the 100% gluten-free oats. And but oats have beta-glucan, which can replenish the red blood cells. And the farmers market that will be here on the property, and you can see here, the farmers market that will be here on the property, whensoever the electricity lines get moved, and whensoever the water well gets installed, this will be a farmer's market here. I'm planning to have rows of corn, rows of oats, like squash. Well, the squash, that's going to be on the side. Like, there's going to be some plants that are smaller plants, and watermelon and important plants like that. And that's not going to be until there's either a water well spigot, which as soon as I left before, I told the people, I said, well, you can take the water well spigot. So they did, and that's okay. I'll either get a new one or at some point, but everything is a gradual process in life, and also in this gradual process, it also goes, in financial ways as well. You have to be patient, you have to be consistent, you have to be devoted in life, and you cannot let people bother you or interfere during the times of things in life. But as the animal sanctuary is doing very wonderful as well, and praying that everyone in the path of life, in the route of life, will decide very wisely. If you want to be a good person in life, then show good action. How could you be good if you're not showing good action, good words, good thoughts? You show those good thoughts, those good words, those good actions, and that is who you become. You show wise actions, words, and thoughts, then you become wise. Everything that you prove yourself to be is what you then become. So in the route of life, I want you all in this process, if it takes a little bit at a time, you got to improve, you got to progress, because in the route of life, there's people way ahead. Okay, and we got to get up there in life, and you got to progress, and that goes for physically, diets, exercise, health, status, then finance, and being patient, devoted, and then that goes, and remember to apply for grants, opportunities, reach out to resources. Then we have mental, break past those mental barriers. It's all in your mind. It's all what you allow. Do not allow those bad things. And that can be a gradual process to cast that sin and stuff out of your life. And then we have spiritual. Take those spiritual steps and seek to progress in the ways that you seek to. If you want to be more compatible, if you want to have more positive energy, if you want to have more manifestation, if you want to have more harvesting, if you want to harvest more, then you have to, and sometimes you can take those leaps, and sometimes it's a gradual process. Okay, but it's important to understand that in the path of life, to never decide into anything harmful, whether if it's mental, spiritual, physical, or emotional, towards yourself or towards someone else. Okay, those hateful words towards others, deceptions, that is sinful. To have false accusations, to have false statements towards a person, to accuse or to be very, very unacceptable. And if and what is the word, when people are trying to group up on someone, etc., that is sinful, that's harmful, okay, and that's bad, that's not good. And remember, you are what you prove yourself in life. If you want to catch up the route of life, guess what? You're not going to do that doing bad things. The only way you can catch up in the route of life is if you prove yourself worthy and you do good. Okay, that's the only way you can step forward in the route of life. So we pray that that everyone will seek to take this process and take the physical process as well. Okay, this goes for physical. Go get some exercise. Go on a walk. Go on a long walk. Schedule in your day, in your week, in your month to go on a long walk at some point. At some point, you're going to have time to go on a long walk. You can watch videos while you do that whatsoever, but as far as being aware of your surroundings, the first walk that you go on at some point, okay, in this process, whether if you start out with a little bit of walking or start out with a lot of walking, just name things in your surroundings. You say, I see the grass, I see the dirt, the grains of sand, I see the hickories on the ground, I see the hickory tree here, a cedar tree off in the distance, and there's way off in the distance, there's acorn oak. I think that may be an acorn oak, one of the leaves on there. And so we look at our surroundings, and then just say, after you're done saying what you see, just appreciate, take time to appreciate what you see. Okay, then after, appreciate how you're moving. Mindfulness is very important. Okay, and you could even do the left, right, left, or the forward and the left one. You can get into detail, just appreciate, getting exercise. Just do not let things distract you. When you're going out for a walk, you deserve to appreciate your walk. You deserve to have a good walk, and the way that you can have a good walk is if you make the good walk. Okay, so I want you, the next walk that you go on, just take a look around you. Appreciate the things you have in the surroundings. By acknowledging, stating out loud physical things that you see. You see the grass, the rocks, the sticks. Step over the rock. You can follow up on the songs. I do have a marching song on the channel as well, and that just goes around the self-awareness and mindful things as well. Going to go on a long walk. You all take care of yourself, stay healthy, and invest wisely. And remember to decide into wise decisions in life, because you are what you say, what you think, and what you do. See you all soon. And remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel and tune in to the sing-along songs. Guess what? There's a new sing-along song coming up, so get ready, brave warriors. You all are going to enjoy the next sing-along song. Subscribe to Professor Cygnus, spelled Cygnus, on YouTube. Take care of yourself. Bye.